Hey guys, it's Tiffany here of Tiffany Gordon Cosplay, and on today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I made Arcane Jinx pistol, the Zapper from the game League of Legends. And before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel to make sure to stay up to date with all of my cosplay tutorials. And for this project, you're going to need 2, 4, and 10mm EVA foam, round EVA foam dowels, PVC pipe size 1 1/4 inch, Sharpies, X-Acto knife and a box cutter, Costools circle cutter, Costools hole drills, cutting mat, Dremel, sanding drum, heat gun, a ruler, contact cement glue, and safety gear. And let's not forget about a 2D blueprint, which I have available on my website, www.tiffanygordoncosplay.com, or see the link. To first start off on how I made this, we're going to talk about the barrel parts of the pistol. And for this, I traced the lattice work section onto 2mm EVA foam and then cut it out with an X-Acto knife. And then attached it with contact cement glue onto 4mm EVA foam, the same rectangular shape. And took the section to my workbench, sanded them flat on the edges, and then rounded them slightly. And once that main section was done, I could then cut strips of foam that I could attach to the PVC pipe with contact cement glue, cutting any extra EVA foam as I wrapped each piece around using a box cutter. Now for the tip of the gun, and for this it's a series of circles. And for cutting this, I used Costools circle cutter first to get the outer circle done first, and then went with Costools hole drills to do the inner circle, and attach the pieces together with contact cement glue, following by attaching it to the front of the barrel. For the rail and sight sections on the top of the pistol, I cut these out with the help of a ruler and a box cutter from 4mm and 10mm EVA foam, doing each of the pieces individually, and rounded all of the edges. And with Costools hole drill kit, I was able to cut the small little circles that would be used as the screws for the sight. And once again, attach all of the pieces with contact cement glue. Reminder to apply contact cement glue to both pieces, let them fully dry, and then attach them together for best results. And once that section was done, I could attach it to the barrel. Now for the back part of the pistol, and for this I traced the section onto 10mm EVA foam twice, cut them out, and then glued them together. And after I cut 2 strips from 4mm EVA foam and attached them to the top flat part as well as the bottom flat part to give a little bit more detail. The top back section, I cut out 5 10mm EVA foam pieces that would be stacked together and then glued. These would be the basic shape of the blueprint pattern, and then with a box cutter I carved it so it had a more rounder shape in the back. And once again took it to my workbench and sanded it so it was nice and pretty. When I was happy with how it looked, I then attached it to the bottom section. Now for the grip, and for this I traced the grip piece onto 10mm EVA foam twice, and for extra detail 2mm, and sanded it all flush at the workbench. I then proceeded to attach the bottom grip guard as well as attach the full grip onto the back body of the pistol, as well as the trigger. And now that both main sections of the pistol are done, you can attach those 2 pieces together. Now for some details, and I'm first going to start by talking about the little pointy things on the back of the pistol, and for this I used round EVA foam dowels, cutting them to the length that I wanted, sanding them round at the top, and then with a ruler, slowly carving it around to give an indent into the foam. And then attached a strip of 4mm EVA foam to the grip, as well as attaching little cones of 2mm EVA foam around the top back part of the pistol. And the very last step to complete your pistol is to do a light heat treat of the entire foam using a heat gun, and then your pistol is done. And that, guys, is how I made Arcane Jinx's pistol, the Zapper, from the game League of Legends. I hope you found this video helpful for making your own, and if so, let me know in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. There will be a video also on how I paint this gun, so stay tuned for that. And a big thank you to all of my sponsors and all of my legendary members here on YouTube. Much love and thank you for the support, and I'll see you for our next video.